In this channel, I have spoken about a lot of electric cars, Indian, American, German, and when it comes to electric scooters, I have ridden, tested and reviewed high-speed electric scooters. Yes, when it comes to Indian scooters, Athers are my favorite and I would easily recommend one. But when it comes to electric cars, I'm a very strange, not so obvious kind of a person. Yes, I like Indian electric cars with the Nexon or altroz EV, but my absolute favorite till date, and that one car which I'm really passionate about, is this, the Porsche Taycan Turbo. Yes, a German car and not a Tesla. So let's talk about it then. Hi, this is Pawan and I insist tech. Let's get started. So there are a few reasons that I love this electric car so much, and of course I will be biased in this video and might not consider a few cons that the car might have. So like always, firstly let's start with the spec sheet. Has 680 horsepower and a max torque of 850 Newton meters, can do 0 to 100 kmph in less than 3 seconds, does a claimed top speed of 260 km per hour, and has a battery pack of 93.4 kilowatt hours, which can give a max range, which is amazing for a sports sedan, which is equal to 452 kilometers per charge. And charging an AC supply will take up to 9 hours from 0 to 100, but with a fast DC charger, it's just a matter of 25 to 30 minutes. See, now you can make an electric car in whatever way you want to. A sporty car, a luxurious car, an economic car. Here, this car is a good mix of all three with all the Porsche goodness. From the precise looking headlamps to the aerodynamic wheels. And the interior is classic Porsche with smart touches here and there. Okay, now I am an Audi fanboy and I did like the e-tron GT a lot. But that car didn't have as much as an appeal as this car had, in my opinion. The design is super simple and elegant. The wraparound tail lamps and the aero slits around the body, and the massive brakes to slow down this beast. So I felt like it's more of a hardcore car and not a car which is tweaked a lot with software intelligence. Explains why it's so heavy though, because of all the battery pack capacity out there. And still this manages to have a drag coefficient of just under 0.22. Not much like a Tesla, Porsche did put a lot of effort to make this car fit into their existing model lines, even though it has an electric powertrain. In fact, this car even has a dual speed transmission to make their car more efficient at higher speeds. And that's exactly what dual speed transmissions do in an electric. We use the first gear to reach higher accelerations while being enough efficient. While you can still get away with a single gear, adding another gear lets us run the motors at better efficiencies at higher speeds. Well, this car comes in two main variants. One is a dual motor model, which is all-wheel drive, and the other one is a single motor model, which is a rear-wheel drive. That means you can go drifting with this car. In fact, it has won quite a position for being one of the best drifting electric cars. Have to talk about the interiors. There's a thing about these German makers, whether it's an Audi or a Mercedes or a Porsche, their interiors are one of a kind, and Porsche nailed it with their electric entry. No one can tell that it's an electric car's interior. It's just like any other luxury Porsche car's interior. Has enough tech in it, some touchscreens, and a really good looking curved and functional infotainment behind the wheel. The steering wheel and the seats have been tuned to be sporty so that you don't feel like sleeping in the car. They've made this car pretty heavy, which I don't like. Yes, I understand the weight is because of the higher capacity battery pack, but according to many reviews on the internet, that weight is not really compromising a lot on the performance. This car might be available in India by the end of next year or so if things go right, and Porsche cars have always been expensive, so should I even talk about the price of the car? So yeah, that was a pretty short video about my favorite electric car till date. Which is your favorite electric car? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you ended up liking the whole video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And as always, this is Pawan signing out.